Hmm. Ah. Hmm. All right. Where are we off to next?
Okay, there we go. There we go. Everything seems to be working now. There we go. Okay.
Anything I can help you with?
Today,
Understood. I am here to serve your...
I alone.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Anything?
I guess because these three are done,
I am here to serve your will.
I guess I can go
alone will
back to
decide
trying
whether it's for show or for
to
battle.
build Carlotta. Because you're finished. I want to get... I want to work on Sunwood as well. But I've heard that Yang Yang is her best support.
I
So
alone will decide.
yeah, I
whether
think we'll
it's
just
for
go back to
show
building
or for
Carlotta. I
battle.
would assume that her crits want to be like 80 to 40 probably, if I had to guess. And she wants 120 energy recharge. Because it's like, I mean, these aren't bad rolls. Yeah, I don't think any of these are like necessarily bad. The rolls are just very small. Well, that's not even that small, actually. I mean, that one's not the best. This one also doesn't have crit rate. If I can get one with crit rate and crit damage, like if this goes up, if I can get a really high roll and get 10, I think that that's relatively fun because that's 16. Or, sorry, 66. So yeah, I think that that's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and farm more for Carlotta. Because that is her best one. Yeah, and then if we just happen to get something for either Zani or Phoebe's, that'd be nice, but it's not necessary. They're completed.
At your disposal. Astral modulation. Loading.
I am very used to farming this. This domain's probably the domain that I've spent the most amount of energy in,
Sentinel, protect me.
period.
Answer me. Together we stand.
Because, you know, having to farm so much for Zani. That, or...
Bluebird, be my salvation. In the name of
maybe...
No
Imperator.
contest. All yours.
I don't know. I mean, there's one specific talent domain that I farmed a lot when I was new.
Loading.
Just because I needed to spend my energy on something, and I was new to the game, so I couldn't farm a ghost or anything, because I didn't have access to 5 stars yet.
Diminish. Sentinel, protect me. Together we stand. Purify. Shine, holy light.
I've fought this guy quite a bit. I'm not super worried about him. Wow, we're pretty far away. I'll go and keep that. Nope. Yeah, getting the 3 costs is really nice because it's either energy recharge or the set bonus. If not, it's trash. So that's always really, really nice. Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, I don't have... Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have enough energy to do it like that. So we'll just go ahead and do this. At some point, I do need to find that quest that's like do 50 dailies or something. Like daily quests specifically. I need to do them. Because I think I'm getting close. I think I'm around 30 now. I should be.
Fine.
With that
Comes
said,
with the
it is
job, I guess.
so
All
incredibly
yours?
nice to be able to fly in the new in the new area, in the old areas that they have changed. I was slightly off. Unfortunate. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, we also need to do whimpering, even though I didn't do very well last time. I want to go ahead and just get what I can out of it. That has 35 days. This has 34 days. So we might hold off on doing too much. Because if I end up finishing Augusta story quest, I don't know how much I have left of it. If we end up finishing it with a decent amount of time to spare, I will probably just immediately hop over to Zenless, I think, because like their update just happened. I don't know. Because there's no way I can finish both. With that said, we are just going to get right on into it. Okay. Yeah, Augusta's so cool. I have a friend who got Augusta, and they've been building her, and she's their first 5-star, like premium 5-star, and she hits really hard, and they've been farming quite a bit for her. So yeah, she's really cool. There we go. That's tiny Augusta.
So, this is it. At least, I'm not on my knees.
He's not breathing. Thank you.
Young Augusta kind of sounds a lot like Lumi.
Stay close, Angel. It will be all right.
Stay behind me.
It's over by the alley. Let's go this way. Hang in there. Angel, hold my hand. Augusta.
Yeah, that's not Augusta talking though.
Augusta, are you going to face it alone? No, don't. Just
Hello, you doing good? I am now. Yeah. Yesterday was something. Also, nice story mechanic, right? Right?
I promised I'd get you out of here.
So I don't know. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream yesterday. So originally this was supposed to be done yesterday so that I could stream Zenless when the update happens. But I wasn't able to stream yesterday. So now we're doing some catch up on here, and then hopefully either, if I don't know how long is left of this quest, if there's enough time left, I do want to just try and immediately go into Zenless with their update. But I don't know if that's gonna be a thing or not. Zenless does update tomorrow. I've been saved. That's good.
Don't look away! I'm not someone you can ignore. No! Not
So
them!
that's good.
Look at me! I said, look at me!
Do we know who, Lance, do you know who's in phase 1? Is it the tentacle lady? No, it's the I don't know what they call her. Goat? Is she a goat? Oh, yeah, I don't know why. Like, those two were completely out of my head. I was like, no, those are next update. We know who's coming now. Let's see, Trigger, then Orpheus, Evelyn. Evelyn's interesting. The drip was... Why is it that early? We have a whole patch. I guess... Like, I mean, they do... Hoya does have a slight issue with like, leakers telling everyone, like, what's coming out before they get the chance to. So, like, I understand that. But...
The dark tide paid me no mind. Its target was always Angel. And the whispers, they were real, but not as the legends promised. What I heard were words of cruelty. None of it matters now. Those things belong to the past. I was a reckless
yeah, maybe
child,
they did it to prevent people from
a
leaking
hatchling,
the
flailing with a
characters.
sword I could barely hold.
Yeah, okay. I mean, well, then that works out really, really well, because then I can kind of take today to catch up
Though
with
back
Wuthering
then,
Waves. Try
I
and get
didn't
it
really have a
a
choice.
event done. I don't know how long they are. Usually the ones that
This
end up,
is Septimont,
they give you like 38
place
days to
where
do.
ideals
Take a little
bow
longer
to
than
strength.
most.
As a child,
Yeah.
I
So
had
anyway, with that
no
said, how are you
desire
doing,
for
Lance? It's
power.
nice to see you.
But in the city of Septimont, if I wished to rise beyond my origin and silence arrogance dressed in fame and fortune, I had no other path. Now, my
Augusta's
strength
really
speaks in my
cool.
stead,
I have
and
heard
my blade cuts down
that
every slander.
Zani's getting a skin in 2.8, and if it's good,
All but
I may get
prejudice.
it. Got wasted today. Started taking swimming classes.
I know well what those parasites in the
I don't know
city
about the
want.
wasted part, but
Draped in
this
the temple's
swimming
name,
classes is a good
They
thing, yeah.
manipulate public opinion to secure themselves a
So,
place on
that's fun.
Capitolini Hill. But their absurd schemes betray only
Did they teach you how to float first, or did they just kind of like throw you in the deep end and it's like, well, if they survive, they're worth teaching?
too afraid to face me. They skulk in the shadows, hoping empty prophecies might bring me to my knees. It's not about belief. It's about not fearing them. The dark tide still haunts Septimont. People live in terror of losing their homeland again. And so they cling to the hope of a hero of heroes.
Breathing first, then legs and arms. That sounds a lot more reasonable than my methodology.
I must stay strong.
Now, to be clear, I can't swim either. So, if anyone were to throw me in any body of water, I would drown.
A ruler has no right to falter. If my resonance ability raises doubts about my right to rule, then let the true hero of heroes step forth and challenge me. And if none appear, I will decide whether this title is worthy of the weight of a ruler's glory. One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well. Should it be you? I would gladly accept a person of immense.
I don't think
strength as
Rover's the
either
kind
a
of character to
nemesis
challenge her for that,
or a
though.
kindred spirit, both of which are intriguing to me and my blade.
Me? Honestly, the thought never crossed my mind.
That's probably a lie.
From what I've seen, being
Well,
a
throwing
true
people in the water
ruler
was how my
isn't about
parents
having
did it,
immense
right?
strength. Whether that's a
Yeah,
powerful
I've heard
resonance
stories about
ability,
some of my family
sheer
members doing
mind.
it that way, and it's like, nah, I would just think I'm a rock in water.
I've met people from Huanglong to Renacida who live with real integrity. Their skills and backgrounds were all different, and none of them were perfect. But what defines them isn't strength or anything that can be measured. It's the spirit they were born with. Resilient, unyielding. That can't be stolen.
Being a ruler isn't about strength. The thing of 5-star wife helps. Yeah, it most certainly does.
Believe me, Augusta. I see that same spirit in you.
Yeah,
see.
Augusta's so cool.
Iono once said something similar
Like,
to me.
I did hit level 80, which is like the max level for them. Technically 81 exists, but you have to get 9,900 XP to get it. So it's not happening anytime soon. And the really cool thing about Wuthering Waves, I really
What
wish
happened within the Oak
like
Hollow
the other gacha games that I
remains a
streamed do this,
mystery.
but every milestone
All I know
level
is,
they
when I
give you
found her,
like
her resonance
5 premium
ability had grown
summons,
immensely.
like
So powerful that
80,000
even the Darktide could not
money, which
withstand it.
the Hoyo is a little more. HSR is really nice about giving you a lot of money, so it's completely not even a factor when you got to level up stuff. Zenless is a little bit more stingy, so I'd like that a lot in Zenless. And then you also have, they also give you some artifact level up materials as well. So I think that's really cool.
But
That'd be really cool if Zenless and HSR started doing
she
that too.
failed to
Although,
control it. I could do
wouldn't help me
nothing
much.
but watch as she transformed into something no longer human. After that, I never saw her again.
A dark tide occurrence 16 years ago. Its frequency must have been more stable than it is now. Maybe this is the truth the gladiator spirit is trying to share.
Every time we go into a tree stump, nothing good happens. Like, ever.
You defeated the Dark Tide. That's incredible. And your wounds, they're gone. Thank goodness. Did the Whispers give you their power?
Angel's not Maya, is she? There's no shot.
Angel,
That's
are
impossible.
you?
Is that possible?
It's that smell, Rover!
The truth.
I guess not.
Dark tide. And the pure frequency. Are you certain that's what we're looking for? How could Angel be carrying the dark tides?
If anyone can sniff out the truth, it's Abby. But just to be sure, I'll send the data to Buling once we're out of here. The Black Shores will give us an answer.
All right.
There's no shot. Really? Can I pick it up? I can't take it. I'm gonna keep it in my back pocket. Pure dark tide frequency. Hold on. I want to read this. A pure reverberation from the dark tide of the past. Pure and silent, this frequency has slumbered long enough to leave no ripples. As the firstborn of the dark tide, it carries the ancient will of its mother. Undeniably powerful, yet defiant, it betrayed its creator in the abyss and now sleeps alone in the dark realm. Only the sweet resonance can stir its dreamless sleep and awaken its long-forgotten hunger. Hello, Ketchup. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. This is really cool.
It's all done, boss. Tethys ran the data through a couple filters, and we've zeroed in on one spot in the hunting grounds. Pretty sure that's where the sovereign.
I asked my friend and he told me that my Gion is now good. Sweet! I know you've been working on that for a while. That's awesome. Congrats.
I'm sending you the coordinates now.
So, the frequency we collected really was from the dark tide.
Yeah, looks that way. But this one's weird. It feels still, like undisturbed. If I had to describe it, I'd say it's like a reverberation left behind when the dark tide slams headfirst into someone's forte. On its own, it's not as dangerous as the dark tide. But if it got mixed with another forte and stirred up, well, who knows what kind of explosion of power that could cause.
We're either gonna do that or Augusta's gonna do that. There's no shot, right?
Angel. Let's go, Rover.
Alright, yeah,
Time
Angel.
to meet our prey.
He has 60 crit rate and 260 crit damage with 60%. Oh, yes, that's very good.
I'll tell the others.
That's
to
very,
meet at
very
that
good.
location.
Have you tried him out in, like, any endgame or, like, any overworld bosses or anything like that yet?
Please hurry, everyone. The Anchor Stone must be in place before the Sovereign's hunt begins.
Such devotion. Forgive me, but you seem to forget your place, Avidius.
Is that so? Perhaps you'd like to remind me, my lord.
I was fighting 3 costs. 3 creature. Oh, gotcha, yeah.
You must be aware of your rather underwhelming performance during the Tyrannos hunt.
Very nice.
The Senate's
Yeah, 2 seconds is very
patience
fun.
not boundless. It's reserved for those who deserve it. Unless you can present a triumph to match your exploits in Main's Deep, we'll have no choice but to reconsider your candidacy as Septimon's next ruler.
You know when they never watch? Man, I'm tired. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. How you doing, Javis? Nice to see you. I mean, you're tired, that's how you're doing, but
Avidius.
it is nice to see you.
Isn't Murmustown the very place where your glory began? That, Avidius, is your true arena.
So he also
Yet
comes
here
from
you are,
Murmustown.
entangled in Augusta's petty concerns, when you could be seizing something far greater.
Chat, is there any story game? You're doing story. So that's fair. I'll talk to you later. Catch up. I'll come back in 30 minutes. Okay. Time to start this story. I'm about, I guess, halfway through it. I don't know. But is there any form of media where there's a Senate and they're not evil and trying to kill the Emperor or something like that? It's not a bad trope. Like, it works really, really well, and it makes sense for Wuthering Waves story. But I don't think I can think of a story that I've seen, read, or played that the Senate, air quote Senate, is good. Does
How
anyone in
very
chat know of one?
amusing, Lord Falco. You seek a ruler strong enough to lead, yet pliable enough to be led. You'd have better luck finding a needle in the sea.
Yeah.
Were I in your position,
Take it to my
I'd
videos.
keep my mouth shut.
Oh, it's the pretty
If
boy. Hello,
sentiment
hi. It's nice to
falls,
see you. How you
so
doing?
will your ambitions. And allow me to remind you, I entered Main's Deep because I had no other choice,
He's
and
so
my
pretty.
duty as a gladiator demanded.
Yeah, I know a lot of people really like this character.
The blood I shed, the blade I wielded, these were proof of loyalty, not entertainment for the Lords. If that's how you see it, then perhaps it is I who should reconsider this alliance.
It said that I can't play Wuwa. Yeah, Avidius is like sticking it to this guy. I'm very happy that Avidius is doing this. The council, since we've shown up in Septimus, just kind of been a thorn in our side. So it's really nice that he's sticking it to him. Yes. It said that I can't play Wuwa. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
How dare you?
Bro, shut up. Go like dunk him in the water.
Eh? Haven't let ambition cloud your mind. I like that.
You found a new show? Very nice.
Falco, what are you? Watch out!
It's amazing, and I'm only an episode in. That's fair. How many seasons? 2 seasons?
He may be under
Okay.
the Hollow Figure's influence. Judging by his behavior, the Dark Tide has already corrupted his mind.
No. Hello, Gotcha Lover. How you doing? It's nice to see you. 2 seasons on Netflix, huh?
Anchor Stone is nearly
Nice.
in place.
Is it
Sir
Wednesday?
Hercule, would you please take Lord Falco to rest?
I know Wednesday recently. Well, not recently, but Wednesday has season 2.
This isn't far from the entrance to Main's Deep. I remember finding Mizona nearby. It's a herb that helped my companions and me resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
Jerk, gin, please. Oh, this is just interesting. I'm not into that one.
Lord Falco has paid for his pride. But as a former hero, he deserves a death free
It's
from the
so
Dark
good.
Tide's torment.
Yeah, I tend to enjoy the murder mysteries. If anyone's ever seen Murder on the Oriental Express, very good movie. Just the title alone is fire. Oh yeah, it stars Elijah Wood. Now that's definitely really gonna be really cool. I'm good, but crying right now. They want to do me for braces. My family. I get what you mean. People wanted to put braces on me as well. But
I'll do what I can to help.
didn't happen. Although honestly, I probably should have let it happen. They would have helped tremendously. But I
Sir
didn't.
Hercule, please look after him. I'll bring the herb.
It's not so much that I didn't let them. Braces are just like surprisingly really expensive,
I promise it won't take long.
especially to like
Don't
maintain.
worry.
And they have to be on your teeth for like years. I think I should let it happen. I think you should. They're on your teeth for I think a few
You go
years.
do what you believe is right.
But when you think of it in the long term, the average human lives to be about 80 years old. So I would be it does hurt, yes. Braces forcibly realign your teeth to be proper and like air quote proper. So yes, there will be some days where you wake up and your teeth just hurt, and that's because of the braces. Veteran Gladiator's right. You could do what you believe is right. Absolutely.
Huh? Huh? How could it be?
No. So, and let me preface this, gotcha. It doesn't hurt like excruciate. I guess it kind of depends on your pain tolerance. From what I've heard, it's not excruciating. It's just like a tiny little annoyance, but it is slightly constant. And it's not all the time. But when you think about it, they do help a lot. They prevent you having teeth issues in the future. And they do stay on your teeth for quite a few years. I think it tingles. I think that's a better way to describe it, as tingly. But when you think about it, the average human lives to be about 80, right? So if you were to essentially give up 3 to 4 years, there you go, 4 years of your life. So that's like what? Assuming, because I think you can get them as early as 12. So 12, then you'd be 16 by the time you can get them off. So that means for the rest of your 64 years of life, you're going to have teeth that aren't going to cause you as much problems. I think that's a fair trade. But yeah. No, my teeth.
No.
But like I said, it is up to you.
Dark Tide's illusion.
It is entirely up to you. I hate
This
it.
wall.
So did I.
No. It can't be.
My fellow gladiators, our prey has finally revealed itself. Move to the marked court.
Did you remind me? Hello, Zeka. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. That second reminder is incorrect. I wish it just doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm sure that technology's advanced since the last time I've been broached about braces, because it's been a few years. But yeah, you might ask them about. Yeah, I'd ask them about like how the procedure works, because it's probably changed since I was offered braces.
This is the place. The smell's getting stronger.
So yeah, this is the area where
No
we fight the
traces of
sovereign. This is like
It
the
must
part of the
be
map that we
hiding
can see it.
again. We must force it to show itself.
Perhaps this could work.
Well, there we go.
Over there.
That looks so cool.
Hopefully this helps. Annihilation! The wicked.
Hee get buried.
Conquest begins now.
I really hope it lets me like do things like with her ult and stuff. I would rather, well, and that's the great thing about you having your own account, is that you don't have to pull Kafka. Okay, cutscene chat. Let's go, Ovidius. Let's go, Ovidius. Oh no. I really don't believe that this is the story's final boss. Nom, 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 nom. So, the way that I understand it, and this is slightly like I don't perfectly understand like how the Dark Tide works and stuff like that. But the Sovereign itself isn't the final boss. It's just the manifestation of what the final boss is. The actual final boss is like that black goop we see everywhere. But it'd be a little hard to like make us just fight goop, you know. But yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that later there will eventually be like a second phase or something. I don't know.
It's full.
I refuse to believe this boss has havoc resistance. Right. How did your fiction runs go? I got to 3, and then I died in 4. So I did do it with very little time left to stream, so I really only attempted it once, and I haven't come back to it. But I will come back to it at some point. I know HSR also just came out with like another drink crafting event. Is like a way I guess I could put it. But yeah. Why did I say style? You're not stupid, Jeb. You're just tired. I understand. Fiona disappointed me with a lackluster perfection performance, even with stainless comp. But Saber's very good. Saber's very, very, very good.
Augusta. Augusta.
You know,
Yeah, I might try Saber in pure fiction. Like, she's well built enough now.
No, it can't end like this. All able units, split into 2 teams. One will escort the wounded back to base, while the other prepares supplies and maintains position.
The music's really good. Like that ominous, like low. It's not a trombone, but like that horn that's being played, it resonates in your chest. I don't know what it is with gacha games and having some of the best soundtracks in gaming, but they do, and I don't know why.
I got a bad feeling just now, and Tessus won't stop pumping out alerts. Figures. That area you're in has buried many warriors. For the Sovereign, it's like having a free buffet. And sure enough, you blink, and it's already swallowed up all the surrounding frequencies. Now, it's a real nightmare. That said, the situation's bad, no doubt, but we're not out of moves yet. The Dark Tide isn't spreading at full speed.
Zeka, what side did you use Saber on? First or second side? Specifically on the fourth floor.
Let's see. Fire under earth, light be blocked. That's it! Tethys is showing messy internal frequencies and unstable structures. Looks like after stuffing itself with all those frequencies, the Sovereign's completely scrambled inside. If we can stir up the mess in its gut, even with something small, we might just throw him off balance. And then, maybe we can wrest the Earthrend wedge back and readjust it.
Genshin visiting the bar? I mean, that is true. Like, we can keep talking about Genshin and its problems, but Genshin does have a good soundtrack. It has a very good soundtrack. Like, I still find myself listening to Raiden Shogun's theme quite frequently. I ran Saber on side 1. Okay, I'll probably, because I think I ran, that's what, yeah, because I ran Heisland side, did I run it side 1 or 2? I think I run Herdo side 1. So maybe I'll try Saber side 1. And then I put Heisland side 2.
It's the Dark Tide. The entire frequency range is under its control. In other words,
How vexing. The dark tide's inside. If we feed that monster something...
Right! The Anchor Stone.
You're suggesting we let the Sovereign absorb the Anchor Stone. If it works,
Very sharp. But before we act, there are 2 things we need to prepare.
Yeah, like that. That just played right there. That like.
First,
yeah.
we need to get the Sovereign to open up and swallow the Anchor Stone like a good boy. That will be on you and Augusta.
What
over.
others have I tried? Oh, listing all the gacha games that I played. Admit, like, I know that Arknights is really popular, but I've never thought about giving it a shot. I mean, you all know the games that I play through stream, but I've also played Epic 7, Lords of Nazarick. I played a little bit of, I can't remember the name. It's about vampires. Blood Moon, maybe? I don't know. I don't know that one's name. I only played it for a few days. Then I had to update to HSR and I had my phone has storage, so I played Epic 7.
Second, the Dark Tide itself must be stabilized
Yeah.
to keep the Sovereign nice and solid. My job, naturally. No one else is fit for the task.
The Persona 5 game. I have played a lot of gacha games. The only ones that I like play consistently are the 3 that I stream. I think that's about it though, yeah.
no. The Sovereign is far stronger than before. And you've only just recovered. There's no way you can take on that much resonance energy at once.
I'm not made of glass, Augusta. I am Iono, the most gifted priestess Septimont has seen in generations. If anyone can hold back the Dark Tide, it's me. And I'm not going to fall on you that easily. Besides,
I know that there was a
Flames
theory
already
that
showed me my end. In the warmth of spring, surrounded by white flowers, with gentle eyes watching over me. But that day is still far from today.
maybe not. So I know that there was, because when the 2.6 update was coming out as a trailer, like before we actually got the update, there was a line in the trailer that made a lot of people think that Iono was going to die in this quest at some point.
Worst, I'll just need more time
Or
to
in the next
recover.
update, like if they break it up into
Everything's
2
going to
parts.
be all right. I promise.
And if she's talking about passing away in flowers, this place is only the way that it is because of the Dark Tide. I can completely see her taking a fatal blow, going to lay down, and then a ray of sun permeates the clouds above to illuminate the ground, causing flowers to bud. I can see that happening. I'm 100% honest.
Then it's settled. I'll let you prepare. Just give me a signal when you're near.
Iono being smug. I like her smugness.
I won't be able to hold the
Smugness?
Sovereign's form for
Smugness
long,
isn't a word.
So make the most of that window. Did you forget anything?
Yeah, her pendant. Come on.
Useful, isn't it? Keep it close. No matter where you go, a part of me goes with you. Got it?
Surely they don't get rid of her before her banner. It'd be crazy if they got rid of her and it's like, oh yeah, so now you can play as, now you can play as the character. But yeah. They still haven't like fully revealed why Iono is so
practical.
like
I'll ask
attached to
something in return.
Attached may not be the
Just
right
one
word, but
thing.
like interested in the rover.
Promise me you'll stay by Augusta's side and face whatever destiny sets upon you, together. Only you can do this.
You know.
I think I understand what the unknowable void in your fate really means. It's not nothingness, Rover. All along, it's represented a future that can't be defined by anything but your own will. As long as that void exists, you control your story.
It seems like every character has some sort of scene where it looks like they're about to kiss Rover. I remember having that exact same thought immediately after Shorekeeper's scene. So, yes, that's a long way of saying I completely agree with you, Lance. I think they do that intentionally.
Please support
They have
Augusta
to.
with everything you have. I've seen how much she trusts you. So trust her in return. No matter what happens, you are not to doubt her in the slightest.
You're really laying it on thick. I'm assuming she knows about something, like, she's being affected. Probably wants us to trust her for it.
That's the spirit.
All right, you two. Stop standing around and get moving. The sooner you settle this, the sooner I get to leave this boring place.
You know.
Augusta had one the other day, and I remember Yinlin back then too. Right. I haven't done Yinlin's story quest. Like, I have to go back and I have to do a lot of story quests for a lot of the older characters.
For someone without an unwritten fate, is it true they can never break free, no matter how hard they struggle?
Asking her about fate. But yeah, I know that there's obviously, like, the whole scene, every scene with Shorekeepers, like, she literally says that she loves Rover, she's our wife. And there's a few other instances, like, they don't do it with Phoebe because it doesn't match, like, Phoebe's personality, but they do it with Cantarella. They kind of squeeze their faces together with Cardathea. So
that's all right.
There's one at least every other batch. And I guess Iono stole Augusta's, even though she's not even out yet.
Let's go, Rover.
Yeah, like she's frowning. There's something's going to go wrong. Let's go. One more pull. Augusta's banner, probably, right? 100%. 100%.
Wait, Augusta! I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve our own way forward. If we can't rewrite fate, then we chase it, outpace it. Then when we catch up, we'll smack it right in the face.
This soundtrack's going crazy. I like this a lot.
Don't forget what you once said. A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects.
I really like Augusta a lot because, one, she just looks great.
Let's head to the borders of Myrna's town.
The
Anchorstone.
Oh no, there's a
Avenues
Vidius.
and the others set there could come in handy.
Sounds like a line from Gurren. Yeah, I was about to mention Gurren. Gurren Lagann's really cool because I like that mentality of it's like the indomitable human spirit. I like that. I like those stories a lot when done correctly. And I feel like Augusta is also, they're not directly saying it, but Augusta embodies that pretty well. Like, her city hometown was overrun by the Dark Tide. Through sheer guts and willpower, she makes it out of there as a child, actually killing monsters along the way, trains for a few years, wins every gladiator fight she gets into, crafts her sword from the enemies that she beats in combat to then become the Emperor. Like, I like those stories a lot. but Gurlock is also good. Gossimon, pierce the heavens with your drill. Proceeds to fight God on a multi-universal scale.
Exist. Is it because of me?
Wait, what doesn't exist? Main's deep. Oh. Ah, now I get why the Senate hates her, right? The Senate hates her because it used to be super corrupt and all about making money before her. Then she brought some, you know, decency back to the gladiatorium. So, you know, just basic senator stuff. Because yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, I don't think that there's any medium that I've ever consumed that has a good senate that cares about their emperor in a good way. They all want to either make money, like put someone else in power, anything like that. It's just bad. Depart.
Here. Why did you...
Bulling mentioned even something small could have a great... Come, stand with me to face our reckoning. Let this small...
Our reckoning?
Pry open the cracks in fate's door.
Because slowly get... Yeah, pretty much.
Leave it to me.
Don't have to find any of these things. Sounds like no. I do really like her story. I think maybe I don't know, maybe it's because I'm susceptible to like recency bias, but I am heavily considering her as my third main DPS for my third team. The caveat being, I also said that about Furlova, so I don't know how accurate that actually is as a statement. So, you know, I dodged that. That's criminal.
Barely felt it.
What?
Never back down.
Okay. Seriously.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked.
Do not know how Havoc ever works in the slightest.
Tempest of slashes.
So he heals upon E presses. Interesting. Hey, remember that time you lost your 50-50 with that annoying sounding guy, Ling Yang? I did. I do remember that. You know, unironically enough. Yes, I do. That was pretty funny. Thanks, Beck. I appreciate it. Alrighty then. Hello, welcome back, Jeb. How you doing? Okay, we're getting close to the fight. I don't know how long this is gonna take, because if we have cutscene, hold on. I might be tempted to do one temple after this story's done, depending on how good it is. It's already very good. But Augusta really does want her weapon, so I'll probably not, even though it would be cool to have. This is sick. Are those tears? Yep. Dang it. Yeah, the ult animation's crazy. But there we go, she parted the sun.
Go chase your fate, Augusta.
Yeah, the parallels between Artemis and Apollo with Augusta and Iono is a lot. Absolute cinema, couldn't agree more. Okay, this is probably the final fight. Yeah, because this is where like it's showing up on the map as like this is where you fight him. Okay. I'm assuming that there's a cutscene. No. They also weren't actually touching the ground there.
Nothing, just something on my mind. Do you
Is
still
it gonna make me?
remember
There's no
what
shot
the
it makes me
Whispers
fight
told
Augusta.
16 years ago, the dark tide answers only to strength. Now I think of it, it is rather I've never told anyone this before. But ever
Augusta lore.
since the dark tide decided to forsake me, those broken whispers have never left.
She's been dealing with the dark tide whispering to her for years. When is Augusta's sword transforming? There was a scene last time I did the story quest where she dismantles it, reforges it mid-swing, and it cuts off a creature's horn. It was so cool. Hey, Ocanthus, how you doing today? It's nice to see you. The dark tide will be... Right? I get you for it. The ketchup numbers have grown.
They echoed in every battle, telling me when to dodge, when to strike. But with each opponent that fell, the whispers began to fade. Until I became the F4. That's when they returned. Louder, never giving me a single moment of peace.
So yeah, so she has a lot of willpower to...
I tried to shut them out.
Yeah.
But every time I strayed from their guidance, fate would strike me down in the cruelest of ways. I thought I was the master of my fate. But the truth is, they always knew the path better than I ever could.
I was telling her when a dodge is literally a backseat gamer, honestly. Fair. And that's why the dark tide needs to be lit now.
Prophecy about Raguna, that they once whispered to me, has come true. Now, it is time for me to put their power to the test.
This story is very good. I'm having a blast. It's great because we're gonna go from this high octane to we fight her. You're kidding. I was joking. I have to fight her? Guess I'll start it today, right? Because I was gonna say, we get to go from this story to Zenla's story tomorrow. So we're gonna be eating good twice. I didn't expect to fight her though, so... Okay, hold on. Okay. So when the momentum bar is full, it turns yellow. So when it fills up, it turns yellow. She enters attack preparation stage, and after a while at yellow, the momentum bar will turn red, and Augusta will launch her attack. Casting the Resonance Liberation interrupts Augusta's attack and she'll recharge momentum from the start. So I have to basically hit...
What? What exactly do you want to do, Augusta?
Okay, so what? How do you... Wait. Oh, I mistimed that. Yep.
Keep it together.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
Last chance.
Okay, I don't... It said to do it when it hits red. Because I'm not...
I am the Tempest!
No, Augusta was a tangent victim's crazy. Yeah, it says... Because it says it can be interrupted with the Resonance Liberation. I don't know. Is that just not true?
Face judgment. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Hopefully this helps.
Yeah, why is she fighting us though? Girl, where's hologram version of this? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well.
It makes you feel that better. Oh, I mean, like, to be fair, it wasn't Yangqing, so like, that is true. You do have Evernight guarantee. Zeka, do you have Castros?
You control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself.
So this is her plan. using this battle to mark me a hero of heroes so the temple's prophecy will be fulfilled.
I see.
Everything, Rogue. I have realized this is the duty I must fulfill.
The transition of her all animation to me stopping time and hit right click is kind of funny. Yeah, I either misread what the instructions say, or I'm not timing it correctly, because like I'm hitting the E when it's red and it's not doing anything. So I'm probably just doing it wrong, I guess.
Unfettered by bounds.
Of course, live casters kind of. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I spam. I guess this thing is fire. Yes.
Resist no longer. Do not waver. Step forward and receive the divine gift. With this power, you shall rise as the one true ruler of Septimont.
And glory return with the blood of the old king.
There's no shot Rover lets her go along with this if we use Augusta.
You proved the prophecy.
The vocals go crazy.
So why now? Why this sudden urgency to stop me from fulfilling it? Unless I was your target. Answer me. Who are you?
How foolish, Augusta. The will of the divine is not to be questioned. Alas, mortals are too small to comprehend the grand vision.
She has to come out of this, right? There's no shot she doesn't come out of this.
What is stopping you from being you? The unwritten one are blessed to, and I must walk my own path as ruler.
The slow hand curl around the hilt of the sword.
Always meant to. I give my blood, so that the true hero may rise.
Bro, this is so sick. Also, Resident Celebration all question mark. I used both just to be sure, and I may have just mistimed it every time.
Receive the judgment of the heavens. The sacred crucible shall reshape your soul.
There's no shot Augusta turns into it.
I already said Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
She took the piece of the stone with her to have it assimilate her, and she would suppress the sovereign from the inside.
But we're not done just yet.
Oh, it's 2D animation. It's gonna be so cool.
If this is what you want, we shall grant you an endless beast of despair.
My sword.
Kato.
Where's my sword?
What haunts you, my teacher?
A hero shouldn't fall to the dark tide. I need my sword to fight back.
Please, take it. Take it and fight for what you believe in.
Thankless empathy.
Oh, okay. Bro, please pull. Gotcha. I don't have enough summons to get her and her weapon. Yeah, they're gonna. She's gonna slowly DH too. Yeah. This is so cool.
A loser left with nothing.
What a full tattoo of the blue chick wasn't a thing. Very fair. Right now, I like Augusta more, but I do like them both.
For it never fails to light their way. This
That is such a cool art.
I will show you with my own fist.
This is so cool, chat. This is so cool. This is so cool. Yep, so there's the sovereign. Okay, let's go. So she's suppressing it from the inside. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? God, Augusta's a walkie W. Yep, there she is. She just... That is... Chad, did you see... Did you see that? I mean, of course it comes back. But that was sick.
Honor can.
The music goes crazy. Where is it? There it is.
We meet again, my friend. It seems my will won't let me miss a chance to fight side by side with you. Come, Rover.
That's such a cool line. My will refuses to let me not fight side by side. I butchered the line, but that is awesome.
Wind calls,
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I think that this is the last time. The music goes crazy. But this is probably the last time we get to play as Augusta, so I'm going to milk it.
We'll face judgment.
I say that in not a normal way. Fuck! Oh, that's so freaking. Watch this, chat. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Ow! It's such a cool old animation.
One strike is
This is so sick. She's so cool. I feel like a kid on Christmas, even though I'm fighting for my life right now. I feel like this is amazing.
Come to this. This is how a true battle should be. Robert, fight
The
by
music's so good. The tempo increases is awesome. Look, you can really string her stuff together too, which is super sick.
barely felt it.
Ideally, I get to shift to Rover one more time.
Never back down.
So, ow.
Worthy opponent.
So, Lance, is it now final bossy enough?
We'll face
I'm
judgment.
almost gonna die because I'm trying to be goofy.
Unfettered by bounds.
This boss fight, look, how is this boring? Okay, I let it get a big attack. That's probably not very smart. What? 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 That's not epic.
Never.
Brother, I swapped to her to get passive healing, and that's when it hits me.
Tempest of slashes.
Jeb, how does this look boring? Never mind, that kind of looks fun. Yeah, I don't know how this looks boring. Like, this is sick. Ow. Now, to be fair, the actual fight will look drastically different than this one. Because one, it's level 100, and two, I'm using story characters. Yeah, there we go. Man, make sure to take a blast of fate. You betcha. Yeah, it's the anchor stone. Oh yeah. Oh, I feel like a kid. And her blade's been brought back to her smaller state.
To the dark tide. I hear your cries. Join me in battle.
That's so sick.
Let that false divinity
This is so cool.
witness what true heroes are. What it means to wield unshakable power.
That is such a cool screenshot. Oh my god. That looks heavy, man. Let me show you it. Facts, actual facts. What was it? That was sick. Like, I know you all can't see my face, but my mouth was slightly open like in awe, and then that huge beam happened and my jaw dropped. This looks so cool. That was so sick. Now that is how you take care of the bot, you know, BBEG. Oh, that was so cool. That was so sick. Waiting for new hologram bot. Yeah, fair. He got, yeah, of course he got body. That was so sick.
A hard-won battle, wasn't it?
That's an absolute peak. I 100% agree.
Yes.
Love the 2.6 story S tier. I 100%.
It's
Dude,
all
yes.
thanks to you, Rover. Septimon's hero of heroes.
I think that's more of her title. She's the one that did,
In that case,
like,
I could say the same to you. As the prophecy goes, the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the
yeah.
Extraordinary power. That's a bit much. I know my limits.
Well, when your limits are over blowing up a mountain and then one-shotting the Dark Tide, I'd say that those limits are pretty far out there.
But I do think I've earned that title. And it's one we
It
could
would be
share
super
together.
sick if that sword stays there and I can come see it whenever I want. I'm not gonna stop playing this until I finish. Smart. Smart.
Besides, the temple never said there could only be one hero of heroes.
That's so sick.
What
This is so
really
cool.
happened to you in the Dark Tide? I thought you might have.
It wasn't a pleasant experience. But in a strange way, it was refreshing. If you want to hear the full story, I'll tell you another time. But back inside the Dark Tide, I think the lost frequencies were always guiding me, shaping who I was becoming, even trapped in that abyss of despair. Those fallen heroes never gave up. They lit a faint, warm light in the dark for me. And you, along with everyone who stood by me.
I like
Without
that
you,
the gladiator guys
couldn't
there.
have won this battle.
Augusta strong as Sims. They, literally her day ones, honestly, chat.
Perhaps the title of ruler
She might have to eat for the least.
too narrow and too hollow to define the true spirit of humankind. A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's medal of honor.
That is so sick. That was
I
so
wanna ask you
cool.
something. Why did you ask me to join the hunt?
God, that was awesome. And then, oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be so cool.
Because my warriors and I wanted to fight beside someone like you. And that hasn't changed. But I will be honest. Part of it was because of your unwritten fate. I'd been preparing for this hunt for a long time. At first, All we had were a few vague glimpses from the priestesses.
Jap,
And a
why is it
handful
bad
of
that it's male
prophetic
rover? That makes
lyrics.
it better.
No one knew when or how the disaster would strike. And then you showed up. You've surely seen the unfinished mural in the temple, the blank wall and the unwritten fate. So
I don't know what you say. I mean,
I gambled, believing you
okay.
were the key to this hunt. I couldn't explain it back then, not when I wasn't certain myself.
How is the female rover normal? Like, I've heard both of them speak and like how they act.
But in the end, we realized what that blank represents. And my gamble paid off.
Yeah.
The one who deserves to be a hero of heroes, with power over the Earthrend Wedge. Thank you for your trust.
Having the sun glisten behind her is very nice. Jeff, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna bash you for having likes and dislikes. It's okay. I was just curious.
This is the end of our journey. The Earthrend Way. It hasn't been quite what I expected, but I'm very glad we made it.
All right, go knock on the stone.
Together.
Anyone home? Go knock on it.
Go. I'll wait for you.
It'd be kind of funny if Cardathia picks up. Was this the mountain that was curling? That would be super sick if it was. I can't. If it was, it's destroyed, but it looks like it could have been. But I don't think so. Yeah. It's not high enough. It's not tall enough. But this looks so cool. I really hope this OST with the vocals persists as long as we stay in the area. You might see if you go down. It's possible. We can try that.
Discord. This warmth. I feel you, Imperator. I better get back.
Interesting. And that's the end. No, we may have another update that's like post Black Tide, trying to just like a goodbye to everyone. But yeah, the next like major update's going to be a new area.
A Discord.
Time to load up, right?
Looks like the structure's odd. There might be a hidden compartment inside. Can you try opening it?
Do we get to do a puzzle? I know that when we first joined, Gingy gave us a puzzle. It was kind of like that. Purification time?
If this relic was
Maybe
left
at the
by
end of the stream. Maybe towards the end of the stream I can give it another shot. It won't budge. It's not moving.
We'll need a different approach. Maybe a special key.
So 4 days to grind games. Right, you gotta squeeze out all the time you can.
Any ideas?
Yep, Cardathia.
There's a friend of mine who, well, she knows a lot about Imperator. She might be able to
The
help solve
immediate
this
cut to her
mystery.
feet. I'm not that surprised by Wuthering Waves. Oh, it's the big model.
More importantly, her powers are unique. The Earthrender's holding back the Dark Tide for now. But those sudden outbreaks and the way it's fixated on you, it's not just a coincidence.
So wait, you're telling me the the Dark Tide's not gone, it's just suppressed. Is that just something that's never gonna go away?
If anyone
Because like
Dark Tides threaten Septimont. It's her.
Sounds like someone worth meeting. Do introduce me later. I'm curious what kind of person.
Saber Hyacinth. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I can't put Huapua on side 1, but I can put Lingsha on side 1. So refinement isn't over yet. That's true.
But one thing I'm sure of, she must be a formidable opponent and a figure to be respected, like you.
You two share a lot in common, actually. I think you'd get along. I'll reach out to her once we're back. She wasn't able to travel before due to some unavoidable reasons. But now, I think the timing's right.
All right. Let's set all this aside and enjoy the victory we've earned. There's probably a bonfire roaring at the encampment by now. Rover, it's time to return to those waiting for us.
I think the Dark Tide is a force of nature.
But the war is far from over.
See, like
The
I don't.
road ahead still steeped in blood
And this is like.
but with you and everyone who stood beside us,
So
the banner of Septimont will never fall.
I don't think it is a force of nature because the Dark Tide stems from
With the eternal
the.
sun as
Okay, that's a
witness,
good.
The name of hero belongs to you all.
But I don't think it's a part of the thing, because it's not a force of nature because it stems from the like Leviathan that merged with the Sentinel. So it's like, I mean, maybe it is a part of nature and it just never was explicitly said. I do always try to give leniency with like me not understanding the story completely, because to be fair to the game, my attention is divided heavily to chat. Whereas if I probably sat down and just played the story in complete silence, I would understand it slightly better, but then I wouldn't have the enjoyment of popping off a chat, and I think that that's better. Broke my headset? That's not good.
What a beautiful ending, my near-perfect protagonist. I must confess.
I really want to punch
even
this guy
I
in the
didn't
face.
See this coming.
Like, just straight up deck him.
Should this be your final act? No. No, allow me this small indulgence as your creator.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So Avidius is
The quill of fate may be sharp and cold.
Dang it.
But still, I want to see how far the soul I create.
me and you both, right? Yeah, I really want to deck this guy, like so bad.
After all, it's the stories that sink deepest into the mire that stir the heart most. Don't you think?
Is it over? Question mark. Maybe. Oh.
It's been a while, Rinesita.
What prey do we hunt this time?
Okay, the duality of we cut to a new character, immediately shows her stomach, chat goes, mommy. What? I mean, but I've seen a few things about her. She seems really interesting. I don't. She kind of looks like she has a
The
shotgun.
Trenodian.
I mean, if you want to hunt the Thermodian, I'm all down for that one. That one's by all means. Please. I think it means that it's not really a villain. Yeah, I guess it's more like I guess the Flood is like a good way to describe it. Like if you all are familiar with Halo, which I'm not, I've never played Halo, but like I think the Flood is a better thing with it. Already foreshadowing the next story? Oh yeah. She will hunt Cardathea. I'm pretty sure Cardathea could be perfectly fine. She's very strong. This might have been my fourth, if not third one, right? Hello Zeus, how you doing? It's nice to meet you. I saw stuff against Dookie. I mean, I can understand. Also, I hope they don't pull a auto apocalypse with Cristoforo. I don't know what that is, if you'd like to elaborate. Because I legitimately have no idea what they're gonna do with Otto. Like, there's so many different things you can do with this character. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with his specifically. I feel like he's not gonna bleed over into the new area. But are you digging away? I apologize, I did not. Yep. Okay, so I guess now that this is... Should probably go back here and unlock the teleport point. If it wasn't for her... I don't know. I could... this game's gonna keep blocking me out of co-op. Not that I use co-op anyway. Oh, it's up there. Can you look up to the boss arena? Yes.
Efficiency.
Yes, I can. Give me just a moment. Up. There it is. Okay, so the boss, you can see like that little lip is like right beyond the boss arena. Let's see if I can get even higher. Bro, don't make up the galaxy? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, because like there's... Yeah, because like the mountain that was cradling the moon is that. That's what it is. The boss arena's all the way over here though. Wait, what? What? So yeah, Zeus, if the reference that you made is from Wuthering Waves prior to 2.0, I'm very shaky on my knowledge about that. So it's from there. Then I do apologize. I do know Alto. I know Alto. But yeah. Hey, one more pull. What's up, Jeb? No, it was from Honkai and Victor. Oh yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I've never played that game. I have played Star Rail, so like I do know a little bit, like very surface level stuff. But yeah, this arena looks sick. I'm gonna run out on both of my staminas. Have we gone to the other mountain though? Like the one that cradles the moon, that one? I mean, technically I have, yes. Because there's a Sonaro casket up there, but I can go back there. I'm fine with that. I'm feeling late to teach the story. If I have to do boss, let me get a couple tries from your world, please. So you're asking if you can join my world to fight this boss? That's what you're asking? Dream of the Rusted Sword Part 1. Okay. Yes, I don't mind. Unfortunately, I'm locked out of co-op because I picked up a quest. So, I'll go ahead and do this quest for you. Jab, that way it hopefully unlocks co-op for me and then you can join. Absolutely. I got a friend that is a dolphin. He got every character with SIGs and skins. Very nice. Yeah, I apologize, Jeb. If I'd have known that it would lock me out of it again, I just wouldn't have done it.
All yours. Sentinel protect.
Or I wouldn't have picked it up
Answer
immediately.
me. Together we stand.
Actually, that's a good point. Jeb, what server are you on? Can a force of nature act with intelligence? I mean, I guess it depends on how you write the force of nature. Because, like, if you all are into Marvel, there's a force of nature called the One Below All. And when the One Below All starts inhibiting creatures with intelligence, then it acts with intelligence. Before that, though, it was just lashing out at everything because, you know, because it didn't have the intelligence to act because it was just a force of nature. So it kind of depends on how you specify the force of nature to act. Most of the time I'd say no, it can't act with intelligence, but it's also up to the writer's discretion, if that makes any sense. We are friends. Okay, well, Jeb, I'm sorry. There are a few people that do ask to come into my world, and then they get there, it's like, oh, we're a different server. So, which is HSR's auto, but having enough info. Yeah, that's all I know. I did know the name, but I know that Luocha is also in Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, so. I am EU. Yeah, unfortunately, gotcha. I'm not on EU. Which it would have probably made sense for me to create my account in EU. So the Honkai is a force of nature with intelligence. I guess so. My knowledge on Impact 3rd is very, very, very sparse and thin. How long do you think I'll last for? I think you'll be able to beat it. You're using Danjin, correct? But yeah, Cantos, I don't know enough about Honkai to... I mean, it could be 100%, but I just don't know anything about it. Who else would I be losing? That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, so now we just go this way.
Perfect wind to glide.
What? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, because these are already links to get to drag them to that one. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. That's how it's different from the color one. I see.
Windfall profits.
And so this is the last thing for the exploration percent as well. So.
Fine.
Right, side quests are getting
Comes with
advanced.
the job, I
I'm fine
guess.
with it though.
All yours.
And also, because Renacita, although all of their chests are in like chest exploration spots, chests do still spawn randomly around the world. So at some point, I do need to just
All yours.
use the loot mappers and just explore and get all the random chests that I didn't before this. But yeah. That's the senator.
decency above all. Fine. Comes with the
Sentinel,
job,
protect
I
me.
guess.
Answer me. Together we stand. Hi.
Actually, now that I have some peeps in chat, I have heard that Zani's getting a skin in 2.8. Does anyone have the facts on that, or is that just a rumor circulating? I guess we have to actually hunt this thing instead of, well, heck. Okay, so this isn't too bad yet. I can definitely see this being a huge headache, though.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
I can 100% see that being difficult to do.
Above all.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is probably Augusta's trial that she did for the senator. Doesn't matter if it has a skin or not. Oh, we get it either way, aren't you? What? Slightly confused. So the skin is for a character I already have. If the skin is good, I actually might consider getting it, which would be the first time I've spent money on a gacha game. And it would be kind of funny if the first thing I spent on a gacha game is the skin and not an actual character. Busy worker, so I'm not talking much. That's okay, Zeka. I appreciate you trying to stop by when you have the time. It's very nice of you. But yeah, I'll have. I don't know what the skin is because right now it's just a thought. Like people have been talking about it. You aren't getting a Sonic skin? I mean, I'm thinking about it. If it's true, or am I confused? You might be slightly confused. So, or maybe I'm not explaining it very well. So basically, a friend of mine sent me a thing on Instagram.
Comes with the job, I
that
guess.
You're kidding, it's this thing.
All yours.
That Zani is supposed to be getting a skin in 2.8, which is 2 updates from now. We don't know what that skin is, so I don't know if it's actually happening now. Money spent on a skin doesn't count, does it?
Sentinel, protect me.
Really? In my opinion.
Together we stand. Hi.
Interesting. I guess, like, so that's a good question. Like, so what is considered like because technically I'm not free to play anymore because I put money in the game, but
Sentinel, protect me.
that was crazy. But like I never spent money on Genshin Impact, but I do have like the McDonald's glider and stuff. So is that like am I not technically free to play in that or not? I don't know. So yeah, I guess if you think about it, skins are also cheaper than characters because it takes like $300 to guarantee a character, assuming you lose pity, or like 200, I think, something like that. But a skin's like $20-$30, depending. Actually, we can look at it in just a second to see what. I would assume it's a 5-star skin, but yeah, we can see. I completely understand the sentiment not to spend any money on bypassing the gacha RNG. Money spent on cosmetics doesn't qualify you from free to play since you gain no gameplay advantage. I see. Okay, that does make sense. You've never bought a no. Like, okay. Technically, I had battle pass weapons on my Genshin account, but that was back when a friend of mine played Genshin, like, religiously. And so for my birthday, they got me a Welkin and they got me the battle pass. But I myself have never spent money on gacha. And then that friend who did that doesn't play any gacha games anymore. So, like, good for them, I guess, depending. But yeah, so I myself have never spent any money on anything like that now. But yeah, that makes sense, Cantos. It would be kind of funny if someone comes into chat and they're like completely new, and I just be like, yeah, no, I'm free to play, as I zoom in on Zani's paid skin. I spend hella money on gachas. Like, I don't have a problem with spending money on games that I like, because I feel like Wuthering Waves is a game that I would legitimately pay $80 to $100 to have access to, like if it was a paid game, because it's that good of a game. So I wouldn't mind like doing that. It's just I always try to be responsible with my income. So if you have expendable income, go for it, dude. Spend it whatever you want to. You know, it's your account, and life's meant to be had fun with. So, yep. That's my 2 cents anyway. But I'm also a gacha YouTuber, so don't listen to me for financial advice ever.
Perfect wind to glide.
I don't know if this map just got like insanely bigger, or my energy, or I'm just like not used to how slow my energy is, or how fast my energy is being taken away. Actually, that reminds me. This turbulent surge. There's only one of them? I thought there'd be more than one. I actually thought the last like puzzle thing would be that weird color matchy thingy, but it's not. Okay. Let's get this out of the way, and then I can finish this quest hopefully, and then Jab can solo the boss. Like 250 meters? Is it gonna careen me into Septimont? Yeah, like it's completely possible. I don't even have to use my boosts here. Like I can use my boosts to get altitude, but other than that, I don't really need to. What? 2,000? I was not made aware of this development. And it tracks. So you can't fly in a circle either. Interesting. So it's like this also counts. So maybe the thing is to just fly at an angle for half of your stamina to get as high as possible, and then just glide the rest. Because this is completely doable. This is completely doable. If it lets you glide as well. I mean, it depends on how you define free-to-play. I personally find it weird when someone loves a game so much, he played a game for hundreds, if not thousands of hours, but makes it a matter of pride that he never... Yeah, like if I have like I mean, like I've said this a bunch in the past. If I end up making enough off YouTube and Twitch, I have legitimately no problem. I want to buy a few things for my setup that will help me with like streaming and stuff first, to make it more enjoyable for you guys watching. But after that, I have no problem doing like the monthly pass or something for Wuthering Waves. Like this game is so good, it deserves it. And so now we just do this. It's slower, but it's, I believe, to be more efficient. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Cantos. So. I guess, Lance, have you bought a battle pass or a monthly pass? Or like anything like that? Because I don't know. Because I guess the monthly passes for me don't matter too much. Because they give you a little bit of summons, but the biggest thing why you'd want to buy the monthly pass is like they give you weapons, right? But since I only summon when I have guaranteed character and weapon, I don't really need the weapon, so it doesn't make sense for me to get the battle pass. Like it has other rewards in there that are really helpful, but not enough to justify like that, you know. So I wonder how you're supposed to, maybe you do have to have a little bit of food recovery. I buy HSR's patch it. Yeah, like I can see why people would buy it. But like the biggest reason to buy it would be the
perfect wind to glide.
I don't think a battle pass negates free to play. Interesting. This is also going to kill me. Yeah. How the heck are you supposed to do this? I bought Nicole's weapon and maybe 1 or 2 battle passes, but I always deleted the battle pass weapons. Interesting. Well, no, I want to go back to that. Where was that thing at? Yeah. My chests are there. So the thing about the battle passes in gacha games is that they're non-refundable. So like, you have to buy them every time a new battle pass comes out. I don't know if this even gives me like anything for doing this. Do I have any food that recovers stamina? Like at all? Okay, restore 80 stamina. Okay, so I have some. I would assume stamina doesn't count for flight stamina though. So we're gonna kind of just, yeah. But yeah, like I said, the battle passes do have a lot of value. But the biggest value I believe to be the weapon, and if you have every signature weapon, the value kind of tanks a little bit for the battle pass. But they do give out a lot of other things like the galaxy compasses. The molded resin's actually probably the biggest thing outside of the weapon, if I'm being honest. Molded resin's probably more important than the weapon at this point with the buffs to crafting. But from my experience, the full free-to-play players fall into like 3 categories. The first one simply don't have expendable income to spend, and as a result, they got very resistant to the need to fight, which is fair. But in my experience, these people don't really hold much pride in the free-to-play title. Yeah. Like, and I'll be honest, I cared a lot more about like free-to-play, like that kind of title thing back when I was playing Genshin. But at this point, it's like, just if you enjoy the game and you want to spend money on it, why not? Like, you play, like I played at Wuthering Waves for hundreds of hours at this point. So it definitely would earn it. It's earned it. But yeah, as long as it's responsibly, I don't see any problem in spending money on gacha games. Like they make you happy. Okay, So this stamina does not replenish. It doesn't replenish flying. There has to be a way to do this really easily, right? I don't think it's a matter of pride. It's just a decision like anything else. I can drop $100 on a gacha game anytime. But I'd rather spend that on expensive food / takeout. I mean, that's fair.
Perfect wind to glide.
How do you do this? How do you do this quest? You can't recover flying energy, and I already have max flying energy. So how do you... Yeah, so there is a way to get to 2,000. How do you do that?
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
Okay, I'm gonna mark right next to this because I want to come back here, but I don't want to leave Jap waiting too long. So we'll go back to doing this quest. But yeah, I also understand that mentality as well. Not Xavier, Lance. Yeah, I can definitely be described as someone who's very stingy with their money. 100%. I'm very, very stingy. I think the most expensive thing I've gotten this year was I bought someone Helldivers, and that was like $40. But yeah, I don't spend money on myself very much. The second group wants to make it clear that their achievements didn't come from their wallet. They hold the title with pride and make that clear. Yeah, which is fair. Okay, Jeb, I have access to online again. So whenever you're ready, we can go. I mean, you can go fight the boss. I will watch. And we will cheer you on from the stands. Ow. And the last group thinks it's embarrassing to spend money on a gambling game. So they look down. I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that. I got down. Right. So whenever you want, I can actually teleport closer there. So that way you don't spawn in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that third group's not very epic. Although I haven't gotten any of that yet. I mean, I think that I have legitimately gotten pretty lucky with the people that come into my chats. Like, all of them have been really, really cool and good people. So I think that that's really nice. But yeah, I haven't really had anyone come in that's just like, oh, you do this, you do that. Oh, that's stupid. Or you don't spend money. You're literally throwing. Why don't you do this or why don't you do that? You're pulling on it. I haven't done anyone. I left the game as soon as well, I mean, like, that's your fault for not being able to tell the future. Just being completely I avoid talking about what HSR is like for free to play because I'm absolutely, I mean, that is true. Like, when a lot of people come in and ask me about like tips for like HSR, it's always a little bit because it's like because the landscape's shifted a lot. Because if people ask me like, oh yeah, what do I do for HSR? What's some good starting tips? And it's like, well, at the beginning of the game, a good starting tip is to like level up the glove piece because it's a flat attack increase. But now it's like you could just get really lucky, roll feint on, and clear all your content until you get to Euphoria. So it's like the landscape's changed a lot, even though I am still free to play. But yeah, actually, we can do some research while Jab loads. So how much is this skin? 2,480. That's it? Yeah, so it's 2,480 for a skin, so that's so it's a little under 50. Since I have the bonus, I could get away with the $30, so yeah. Yeah, I could get away with 30, but that's interesting. I wonder why this is. So this is exactly, so this is 50. So like these skins are this is 50. I guess these are 4-star skins. Yeah, these are 4-star, that's 5-star. Interesting. I didn't know that. But now we know. So if Zani skin were to come out, it'd probably be a 5-star, I guess. I don't know, I can see it being either. And we got a lustrous orb. Yeah. When you see someone that talks about whales and makes it clear that they're free to play without anyone asking, you probably have someone from 3. Yeah. I'm a very big advocate for games should be fun. Right? And if you're not having fun, don't play. Don't feel like you have to play the game. And so if maybe later on down the line I have some.
All right, where are we off to next?
We're ready shaders like I'm playing Minecraft. No, you're good. You're good, Jeff. It's okay. But yeah, like I don't. There is definitely a possibility that I could spend some being the keyword, some money on a character like maybe Miyabi's rerun or something for a video or something like that. But I can't see myself personally spending money on a random character. Like probably Miyabi or Zani are the 2 characters that I would probably spend money on. I would say Kafka, but after her buff, her light cone's not her best light cone anymore, and her eidolons are still a little janky with her new kit. So like just kind of a toss up on that one.
All right, where are we off to next?
So yeah. You know, hot take, just play the game how you want. You know? Identity should be based on money spent anyway. Goes for both free to play and whales. Yeah. Like, I mean, Zeka spends money on the game and I'm at free to play. Zeka and I get along fine. And because we both have the different experiences, we have different takes, which just makes for makes for interesting conversations. But yeah. This is why I like how Zenless runs are calculated by cost nowadays instead of labeling free-to-play runs. Interesting. Yeah, I think that I maybe that's just me. Maybe this is just me, but the free-to-play stigma or like the whole thing about it is like.
All right, where are we off to next?
I will because I genuinely enjoy HSR and I have a genuine affection for it. Yeah, exactly. Like you enjoy the game, and because you have the ability, you can spend money. There's absolutely no reason to bash you for that because it makes you happy and it's a video game. It makes total sense. So like, perfect. I mean, look at see, you and Hisense is a perfect example. Looking back at it, please don't be pressured by me talking at him. Yeah, don't worry, Gatos. Like I said, I don't even know if it's true or not. So maybe I will, maybe I won't.
All right, where are we off to next?
But yeah, I also didn't take it as you trying to talk me out of it, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I enjoyed, like, these conversations are always really insightful. But yeah, going back to what I was gonna say earlier, I feel like it was really prevalent when Genshin was really, really big. Like free to play versus whales versus dolphins, and it was like, but now it's kind of just, it's simmered down a lot. I'm sure if you look, you can find people that still think of it like that, but it's simmered down.
Where are we off to next?
Also, whales are a reason why gachas can sustain this insane content pipeline. Absolutely. Very thankful for the whales. 100%. I just assumed that was a given to buy the skin of your favorite character, but that is just my stance, and I don't want to project. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that, Cantos. It's very nice of you. I'm more than likely going to, if it happens, because like I said, it's just kind of like a rumor floating around at the moment, with some concept arts, from what actual artists think the skin would be, which all the concept arts look absolutely amazing. They're not concept art; they're like artists having their take on what the skin might look like, and it looks really cool. But yeah, so if it does, I probably will. But it also could just not happen. It could just be a rumor that's floating around. Ah, heck, I have this now to do. Those don't usually take too long. Anyway, Jab, what's the update on the shaders? I have a lot of this stuff to do. Like, a lot of this. Spawned in and they gave you a quest. Surprise! No, it's okay. TD Slayer coupon? What is the coupon for? I guess the coupon is to unlock this. Yeah, because the coupon's to unlock. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm already back up to 111 summons plus fit. Yeah, so 126 summons. Very nice. But yeah, if Augusta did have some really good 4-star options, I would probably consider getting her because I like her a lot. But she really wants to have her weapon. Moving the kitchen now, right? That's okay. All right, let's go. All right. Send the request and you'll be in. All right, we're going to see a Danjin main in his natural habitat. The free-to-play hate. Like I said, I'm a free-to-play, so I feel like it's more one-sided than the other one. Like, it's more like, if you're a whale, you're more likely to go after a whale. But yeah, I'm sure it's still around 100%, which is really unfortunate to see. It happened to you 3 times? Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry, Zeka. You always have a safe place here. Always. This man's gonna deal with it right. He's gonna manhandle you so much. But that's okay. No, I believe you'll clear first try. Oh, by the way, how did the Hollow Zero runs go? They did fine. The teams were really fun. I wasn't able to beat any of them. I got to the final boss on every attempt except for the one that I think that you saw. But I got to the final boss, but I just got timed out. I couldn't do it fast enough. So I ended up doing one last team. That was just kind of a goofy team at the end, with no modifiers, just to get the rewards. I will not now summon that loser for me. All right, let's go. You're losing HP, and I'm like, that's how Danjin works, but I'm just not used to it. But yeah, so unfortunately I wasn't able to clear any of them. It was just a timing thing. Maybe it's probably one of those, because I want to do a video or a stream with Div where I try and like push as far into like the ranked Div, air quote ranked, as much as possible. But yeah. But yeah, because I want to do that with HSR. But yeah, see, look at you. I mean, you're at 1 HP, but you're doing it. I feel like I should play Verita and start Shorekeeper and start chasing you with healing, like how people used to do Hu Tao mains back in the day. Like you play Hu Tao and oh, you died now. Unfortunate. There he is. I died like no, you're here. The game glitched. You just despawned. It's fine. But yeah, I would like to be able to clear end game stuff like that, like Hollow Zero, and I don't know if there's a cap to Divergent Universe. Like if there's a high rank and then like you're done, you can't go any higher than that. I would assume that there is. I just don't think I'd be able to reach it. But yeah. Come on, Jab, I believe in you. You can do this. Nowadays, it mostly comes in the form of an endgame, too hard for free to play, and implicitly blaming whales for the power creep, but reasonable people understand that it's mostly, yeah. I think blaming the whales for the harder endgames is just inaccurate. Why is it hitting me? But yeah. Blaming whales for HP scaling is not true. It's because the characters are getting stronger for more marketing, so they have to make the enemies survive longer to let them use the characters. But since the characters are so much stronger, it's causing the other characters in the past to just fall behind. So it's not the whales' fault. Not by any means. Do your caps at 8? Okay, so I think I'm on 4, I think. At the moment, anyway. Right. I do want to do a video where I try and push really high in that. A bit weird to blame exactly what I'm saying. It's not the whales' fault. It's the devs being slightly annoying with their power creep and introducing characters that are a lot stronger than the old ones, so they have to scale the HP to match those characters instead of the old ones, which then causes the old characters to fall into irrelevancy and force you to get the new characters if you care about clearing endgame. Which is why I quit caring about fully clearing endgame and HSR a while ago. I just do it, I go as far as I can, and then I just kind of bow out. I do try to get to 12. I don't ever try to full clear 12. Okay, you think you might be able to do it no hit now? Alright, spawn it in.
Perfect wind to glide.
You beat that one stupid crocodile echo? The level 120? No, I did not. But
Efficiency above all.
that's okay. Alright, you're up.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
The one hit run is coming. Not me! Hit him, not me! I will not hit him. I don't want to ruin the run. Why are you outside? That's a good question. Why are you outside? You secretly just want to see me fight this thing with no healer. That's what it is. Hey, you just want to see me fight it. There you go. Can you come in now? There you go. It's mostly implied like overblowing how strong a Mindscape Sig is when a lot of people play with M0 W. Yeah, that is true. Like, I guess that's... Jeb, do you want to explain? Do you want to explain? But... So, I think even in Honkai Star Rail, I'm a slight outlier. I don't know how accurate this statistic is, but like the average HSR player doesn't max out traces and doesn't pull light cones. So the general player does have M0 W0, but they don't even have Sig. I always have Sig. So like my The Herda is slightly stronger because I get a skill point every time I ult, which is really nice. But yeah, but even in HSR I'm an outlier because I pull for Sigs, which a lot of people don't do. Come on, Jeff, I believe in you. He is getting payback for having you call this run boring though. I don't like this boss. Nah, trust you. You got it right now. You got it right here. I mean, I can join in the fight if you want me to. My Zani has max sparkle stacks. Sparkle frazzle.
That's just the
Rude.
Upswing. Harmonize.
You've made it personal now.
I go to stretch and it kills me. I call BS. Right, it's just mad that you called it boring. That's honestly what it is. Tomorrow they'll add in-game. Please, I'll write a note for myself, Lance. But if you can remind me of that too, I would love to look at that statistic and stuff like that. I'm a computer nerd, so I like numbers and statistics. But yeah, I think that's yeah, 100%. I'd love to see that statistic. I have a few in-game runs I want to show MSC Perfect because I'm genuinely proud of the results my investments and work got me. 100%. 100%. Yeah, so actually that does remind me. So chat, if you have any like MOC runs that you want to submit, it doesn't even have to be MOC, it could be Zenless as well, or Wuthering Waves. If there's any run that you want to do or like want me to see that you're proud of or you want me to help you get better with, you can do that.
Fine.
I want to say
Comes with the job, I guess.
my guy is stagnant. I would like to do that review either Friday or Saturday. I want to give myself enough time to do this endless update. I apologize, Eka. I keep pushing it back. Actually, I think you're the only one that's... Unless someone else here that would like to submit something for me to review or like look at. I was about to ask you about that if you wanted to see me fight. I would like to see a full run of you fighting the Miasma Priest. Because that short that you had, I have actually watched it a few times since you posted it, since you had us watch it live. I'd like to see a full run of that if you don't mind. But yeah. But yeah, I wanna see those runs as well, Zaka. I can't wait for the clip to be like 30 seconds long because you just two-shot everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna say it will happen no later than Saturday. Friday's good? Yeah, so I'm gonna say Friday. I'm pretty sure we can finish Zenless in a day, like all the character story in a day. If not, I won't end stream until I react to you on Friday, Seka, because I feel bad that I've kept like pushing it back for you. But yeah, so it will happen. It will happen Friday. And I need to tab out to write myself a note to look at ZZZ statistics tomorrow, but I don't want to tab out and die. Okay, I'm gonna tab out. Jab, I trust you. Okay, I got the note down. Yeah, okay, I'm not dead. So, well, let's catch up with Twitch. That's the biggest problem, HSR. I can manage full clear when I have the recent meta teams. That was Firefly in my past and Castrus and President, and there isn't much optimization I can do to improve the performance in a fight, besides hoping for better relic rolls and pulling character with stronger synergies. I agree, 100%. It's easy there is so much I can do to improve the clear time, and yeah, because it's like, to an extent, some of it is relics and stuff like that. You're off Friday, but not okay. Then we'll saying Friday. We'll do it on Friday, no matter what. I don't want to say Saturday and then you not be able to show up. So no matter what, it's happening Saturday. But there you go. We got the solo. I don't know why my frame started just dying. It can't handle your Lumi. But there you go, Jab. You did it with Angie and you did it with Lumi. The Lumi numbers are really cool. I was paying attention to how much damage you're doing. Wait, I can submit? Yeah, he can do it if you want to. We're doing it on Friday. Are you sure you can finish the main story and Siege Agent story? Am I sure that I can? No. But I have a mouse control that'll help us later, called I Won't End Stream Until I Finish it. It has resistance to Electro. Yeah. I mean, do you wanna try one more run jab with Lupa? You don't have to beat it. I don't expect you to beat it with the support character. I just think it'd be goofy. But if you don't want to, that's fine. And then I can help if you want like Shorekeeper ult or something. I can give you Shorekeeper ult. But yeah, I think Zenless. I'm actually having a lot of fun with Zenless recently. It's been so much fun to be playing Zenless. I was about to ask you about that if you wanted to see me fight. Yeah. I'll record one for tower. Fights get long. Then I try to go hitless. Sweet, much appreciated. But yeah, so we'll do reactions and stuff on Friday then. Because I don't want Zeka to miss it. My Lupa will def with oh sweet, let's go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I really should put Shorekeeper on this team so that I can heal myself. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know. Zenless's story is significantly shorter than HSR's. Because HSR like lumps everything together into one story, which makes it last for around 7 hours. But Zenless tends to break it up, so even if I can't do Seed's specific story, I'm confident I can get them with a main story or really close. But depending on if I have, I can probably move some things around in my schedule and just not stream until I finish Zenless's story stuff. Maybe not Seed, but the main story I can probably finish. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll make it work on Friday though. Hey, not me, not me, not me. Hey, stop it. I'm a bystander, I promise. But yeah, the Luba number goes, yeah, 30k. I want to get closer to like see better, but I also don't want to pull this aggro because this is your thing, not mine. This is sick. This is sick to watch. Oh. Can you do it? So close. So close. Yeah, you've definitely learned the boss attack patterns. And he's back. Well, that was weird, Jab. My stream stuttered, and you just randomly got max HP again. That was really cool, though. That was sick seeing a support character do all that. What weapon do you have on your Lupa? Jab, what happened? What weapon? Attack, let me see the weapon. The normal one? Okay, gotcha. Oh, you have her signature?
Time to fight.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you have. I see what you got. Yeah. Okay. Standard 5-star. Gotcha. Yeah. So that was fun. Jab, is there anything you need in my world, like any resources that you want to grab while you're here? Because I want to keep trying this. And if I can do it while you're here, you'd stay and you can get whatever boss you or any resources that you need. But I want to figure out how the heck to do that. Do that flying thing. Yeah, builds and character synergies are important, of course, but as just an example, how well optimized the first trash group and shield defense can easily make a difference around. Yeah. Like, I think HSR's relics play a huge role. Zenless's play a role, but it is a skill thing that you have to learn, like how to parry, how to dodge. Like Kantos, you taught me how to do the hold with Yixuan to generate more energy quickly, and I've been able to do that consistently, which is really nice. So yeah, like it's just, and so Zenless is a lot more skill than it is builds. Whereas HSR is just like, well, I hope your DPS is going to match the turn cycles. Nah, I'm good. Okay. Then if there's nothing else you need, are you fine if I go back to solo so I can throw myself at this flying thing for an hour and a half? Because I think I think this is the only boss that you don't have access to, right? There's no other boss that you need. Yeah. Go wild. All right. Well, I'll try. I don't know how good this is gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna back to my solo Lumi, right? Actually, I want to look at this. Hold on. Is there any other place that I don't have that would give me energy, fly energy? Doesn't look like it. Back to my solo Lumi, right? Yeah, I think I have max fly energy, so I just... how do you do this? There has to be a way to do this, right? I want the 2000 distance. Is there a character with a passive that helps cut flight distance? There has to be, right? I'll make sure to submit a solo Lumi run. I'm looking forward to all of them. I don't know. There's so many streams that I want to do. But I also have a lot of stuff to edit, so the streams will probably have to be like intermitted between the goofy stuff that we do and like the story stuff. Yeah, because I need to be at 1,000 meters before I hit half energy, and I'm not able to do that. I don't know. Carlotta, I'm pretty sure takes less stamina on fly. Okay, thank you. We'll try that next. Because if I can at least hit 1,000, I don't know. I can't squeeze out 2,000 here, but if we can get to 1,000 and then I can fly, that would be ideal. Come on, come on, come on. Is it because Carlotta's short? Okay. So unfortunately, we're probably not going to clear the... Yeah, because I have to go so high up because the ground elevates. Which is really unfortunate. We might be able to hit 1,500 meters. Actually, hold on.
Free as a bird.
No, it's taking me backwards, but it is generating me energy. Chat, I just figured out the tech. I got full stamina again. I think I cheated. That's crazy. Oh, why did it do that? I figured it out. You have to get... Oh, so if you can make it to the wing ray, you get max flight energy, and then you flow clear the... Okay, hold on. Hold on, shut up. Don't talk to me. I know what I'm doing. I don't care. Stop talking to me. This is gonna be a short if this actually works. This has to be a short. Okay. Give me the short, queen. Give it to me. Come on. We can do this. We can do the 2,000.
Gently does it?
Okay, we're just gonna glide most of the way there. Because we want to save our stamina. If we can make it to the wing ray and we can get full stamina, like we're chilling. I just have to make sure not to fat finger 2 or 1 again. We can totally do this. We can totally do this. This is easy. I do have to keep in mind the change in ground distance. Also, I guess while I'm focused on this, I'm just probably gonna blabber. Has anyone played the new Helldivers update? Because the Hive Lord go crazy. Actually, the Dragon Roaches go crazy. I haven't even seen a Hive Lord yet. I don't make it that far. Okay, so Carlotta definitely has reduced flying stamina 100%, so thank you, Jab, for the recommendation. So if I do this, because if we can make it to the wing ray, yeah, because if we make it to the wing ray, I get my stamina back. Let it do that. I lose a little bit of distance, but I don't think it matters too much. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're chilling now. We're hard chilling now. I got to get over the walls. There we go. 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 If I can make it over. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Okay. How far can you go? Like, I need to go up as much as possible. Not yet. My laptop isn't able to run Helldivers. Unfortunate. Yeah, usually a friend of mine are able to duo difficulty 10. We had to do difficulty 6. The new update's crazy. The dragons are just absolutely insane. But yeah, we're gonna see how far we can go. I probably won't go into the water because then I'll technically die. We'll run out of time before that actually. So we'll just see how far we can go. But this is definitely gonna be a YouTube short. This is awesome. Yeah, thank you, Jeff, for that. Challenge failed. What do you mean challenge failed? Do I have to touch? Oh, do I have to touch the ground? That's kind of cringe. If I have to touch the ground, that's really annoying because I did it. I passed the point. So I guess I did clear it. Bird without legs. Yeah, there we go. Can they take? They can take. By rocket, I'm assuming you mean a recoilless. Yes, multiple. Although you won't live long enough to shoot more than one rocket. Yeah. They're insane. I wanted to read it, but I just mindlessly clicked it. So let me try and find it again. That's a crazy name. It's probably at the bottom, right? It's not. Bird without rigs. Travel the greatest distance. See, I figured that was an achievement. I'm really excited how far my 600 hours. Yeah, I think across... Like, I have 2 accounts. I have one on PS5, and then I have one on... just my PC. And... So it's kind of like I'm caught in between a rock and a hard place, where it's like, my PC it's on a PC, so it's like stronger, but I'm technically weaker on that one. So I'm just kind of like, great. You, and you. So yeah, I don't think I have 600 hours across both my accounts, but I think I'm upwards of like 200, 300 hours. I don't know. I'm level 50 and 60 on both. So like, however much time that equates to.
Judgment time! Together we stand, purified!
The hardest part about this build is trying to get Zani her stacks really, really quick. If I'm able to do that, then like we're chilling. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the new Warmon coming out will make up for like the lack of being able to even function underground like at all. I'm hoping. But yeah.
Iron graft you knew. Loading.
Yeah, they're all level 60. They shouldn't survive super long. I should be able to just
Stay behind me.
quick cycle. Except for the fact that I'm literally throwing right now.
Frozen blockade.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Glory
Controller
demands
experience
more.
only counts for half. What do you mean controller experience? Controller's the better way to play Helldivers. They died without me even finishing my animation. That was kind of cool though. But yeah, no, controller's better than I like. Even on my computer, I play on my controller because you can hold on one second. So controller is actually better because I have omni movement, which means that I can just sidestep bugs a lot of the time, so I don't actually get hurt. On top of the fact that, yeah, you get Shorekeeper. On top of the fact that I can move and use my stratagems, which is a huge thing. So yeah, controller in my opinion is definitely the superior way to play, 100%. Okay, so you get Verna. This gets completely reworked. So it's Carlotta. Where are you, son-in-law? There you are, and then Shorekeeper. And then this needs to go here. Perfect. I don't understand how you can play a shooter on controller. Coffee. Thank you, Zeka. I'm not, but you're welcome to think that. I don't. So I actually grew up on controller. Like all of the consoles that I used to play, I only had access to a controller. And my aim in Helldivers is fine. Like I'm still one-tapping Battle Titans in the head. Like all of that, it's perfectly fine.
Stay behind me. Frozen
So, yeah,
blockade.
like, it's a different skill set, of course, because you're relying solely on the stubby little fingers. You're not able to aim with your entire arm, which is obviously a huge difference.
Victory
But yeah,
favors me.
the controller's fine. Yeah, I mean, like, because the friend that I duo with a lot in Helldivers, he plays on mouse and keyboard. And the amount of times that he's seen me sidestep up, like even the Predator strain that's been out, I can sidestep the Predator strain and they can't hit me. The amount of times my friend sees that and he just can't do that himself is astounding, especially since like sidestepping the Predator is super big because once they hit you once, you're going to die.
Give me your worst. Come on.
But yeah, controllers. So helpful. Of course, you do have the added bonus of like it's harder for me to hit things consistently from a farther distance because my aiming is not as precise. But small price to pay for being able to just say no to damage half the time. So actually, yeah, it's just this team. Sweet. So we're currently cleaning up Wuthering Waves or Whimpering Waves. So that way I can hopefully get.
Stay behind me.
I swear I'm hitting E and it's not registering. This makes me really
Frozen
sad.
blockade. A change of perception.
I need to see that sidestep. Sounds interesting.
Hush.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. My ability to multitask has slightly gone down ever since
Brilliance lights the way.
I broke him as he spawned. Sweet. Sounds interesting. Yeah, because when you're playing on a mouse and keyboard, you have 8 movements, right? You have WASD, and then you have the combination of the movements, so you can kind of go diagonally. But on a controller, I have 360 movement.
Everything. The fruit of evolution.
That also it helps against the Illuminate as well, and you can kind of do that with the. And I'll be completely honest, I just straight up don't play bots. Very rarely do I play bots. I'm very much a major order person. I only go to the bots if the major order demands it. But most of the time, I just don't play around the time when the bots, because I don't play Helldivers every day, unfortunately. But yeah, so it does help a lot with the Illuminate, especially the flesh mobs. And then, like, obviously you can't sidestep a Strider. Like, that's just not happening. But yeah, it is mostly noticeable in bots, or not in bots, in bugs. We want Verna, and then we can change this to this, and then... So this should hopefully give me a hefty chunk of Asterite, I hope. Yeah. I think the bigger thing of why I like controller over mouse keyboard is that I'm able to move very freely while I'm using stratagems. It's not a hindrance, like, at all. I'm also really fast at using terminal, but I would assume, but like, I play on computer as well. I know that using the terminal is probably faster on mouse and keyboard.
Stay behind me. Ha! Shackles be gone.
My compliment.
Danger perception.
Take this.
Okay, there we go.
Glory demands more.
I believe flesh mobs are stun weapons. That is another thing. Since I swapped over to computer, I lost all my progress on my PS5 account, so I don't have a lot of really good weapons because I'm slowly catching up on the war bonds. So I don't have any stun weapons, which is really sad for the underground areas. They always run into walls against me, right? Man, I struggle with this now since the lower time. Are you trying to solo?
Luminous
or no?
energy.
I mean, like, the lower time. I think I joined after they lowered the time, so this is just what I'm used to. But yeah, I mean, I can understand that them lowering the time is going to hurt a lot. But I'm also doing the lower floors to get S, so I can just do a little bit of cleanup before I do the renewable stuff. But yeah.
All yours.
I need to get... Come on, there it is.
Come at me. I
There we
don't
go.
have all day.
There's no cross-platform progression. I had to restart completely. So I'm like trying to be super optimal and cherry pick the best ones that I can try and grab. What's the point? So the point of the PS account was because at the time that I had it, I wasn't able to play Helldivers on my computer. I didn't have enough storage. Since then, a friend of mine got me a 2 terabyte SSD. So I was able to then play it on this one, if that makes any sense. That's what I thought. Zani's in the second half. I really need to learn like concerto and like the names of these things, so I don't know the names very well. I struggle with names a lot. And then we want to go ahead and give her that. You have some really good friends? I do. I'm very fortunate to have some very, very good friends. Now, it was actually a ploy from him because he wanted me to play COD with him, and I'm not a huge fan of COD. But I said, okay, look, you were willing to do this. I'll play COD with you as much as you want.
Loading.
Ember builds up during combat. When it reaches 100%, you'll enter the burning wave state. What?
Stay behind me. Ha! Frozen blockade.
So I guess the gimmick is now to just stack this as much as possible? Question mark. Understandable, right?
Surrender. Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Yeah, so the point of the PS5 account was just because I didn't have a way to play it on computer yet. Otherwise, I would have been solely on mouse and keyboard, and I would have never even tried controller.
Improvise.
But I'm glad that it works because I do genuinely really enjoy playing controller on Helldivers.
Victory
I did not play that correctly. I should have used my E first. Burning wave state. There we go. That should get them while they spawn in. It did, sweet.
Still recognize me? Leave it to me. Loading. Perish. Iron graft you knew.
Still don't know what the I don't know either. I'm just like, it's probably a buff, so I'm gonna do it.
Lotus pervade. A change of perception.
That did not give Carlotta her. There it is. There we go.
Glory demands more.
Thank you for the Prime sub. I do greatly appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I guess yeah, it is a new month, isn't it? That is true. Yeah, maybe will it tell me if I click on it? Oh, okay. So, Jab, when you're in Burning Wave state, you do 60% extra damage for 30 seconds. Sweet. Very nice. I like that.
Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. Huh.
There we go.
Sentinel protect me. Judgment time.
Yeah, the hardest part about zombies is just getting the stuff back.
Together we stand.
Yeah, it sucks. It does suck that there's no cross-platform progression. I would legitimately probably have almost every Warbond finished by now if I had cross progression. But unfortunately, it doesn't. With that said, Truth Enforcers is the best Warbond because it has the best drip. I have not swapped off that drip since the thing came out on both accounts. Ideally, it persists. There we go. It did persist.
What a waste of time.
You have special resistance, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. There we go. Okay, I don't think we got an S there, but we definitely did decent. Maybe an A. Oh, we did get an S. Sweet. New token. I don't know when is a good idea to use the tokens. I never know when it's a good idea to use the tokens and save them because there's a limited amount of uses you have for some of them. So I try to be like, I guess, overly stingy.
Loading.
I am that person to never use items in Pokemon until the very end, and then you don't actually need to use them because it's the very end. That is 100% me.
Like frigid depths.
I would also stick to one platform in that case. Yeah, I ended up swapping to PC because admittedly I was just being lazy, and it was a hassle to bring my PS5 into my area that I stream and stuff. Plug in my PS5, swap my HDMI inputs, and then do that. It was just a hassle.
Victory favors me.
I mostly stick to the medic armor. The medic armor's insane in this new update. Oh, and the stim pistol's actually useful for incredibly useful for the first time in a long time. So I can't wait to. I don't have it anymore. I had it on my PS5 account, and it was really fun. But that's another one that I need to get again. There's so much stuff I need to get now. Let's go Sanwa, right? One of the most goated 4-stars in the game. We love her.
Still recognize me.
Especially Plunderer. That. Oh yeah. Carlotta, please.
The world is mine.
I need her to have slightly more crit rate. I'm trying to fix her build because it's not ideal yet, but she's getting there. She's getting there. It is? Oh yeah, stim pistol's amazing. It's actually really good to have. I'm not saying specifics because I want you to be able to experience it on your own for the first time because it's such a fun thing to experience. It's incredibly terrifying. But yeah. I love that thing even when it was almost useless. I know. 100%. Best 4-star stanchion? I think that they're in the same tier, but I think that tier is very high. I would legitimately put them both in S tier. If I was doing just a Wuthering Waves tier list, they would either both be an S or very high A.
The fruit of evolution.
Jokes aside, Swanho is yes, 100%.
Sentinel protect me.
It would be kind of interesting to do a tier list, but I also haven't had the opportunity to play every character in Wuthering Waves, so it would be completely jank and skewed towards the characters that I do have in play. So.
In the name of Imperator.
But yeah, I guess that's the upside of doing a smaller tier list, is that I'm able to do hyper specifics. I can rank them in their own tier as well.
I don't have all day.
Yeah, I feel like I might be able to do a endless tier list though. I know enough about that game, especially with the two goobers in chat that also know a lot about it. Will it let me persist? It will. Haha.
Sentinel, protect
That's a
me.
wrap.
Together we stand.
Okay.
Repent,
I'll
Be
I'll
my
catch up
salvation.
on chat in just a moment. I apologize. I'm not talking very much. I know.
I call upon the Sentinel.
All yours.
See, you want to use Ani's enhanced E before you
Come
use her ult, so that way she has
I'll
the
return the favor then. All of you
the
at
buff from
once.
it.
I don't do
Yeah.
overtime.
I still haven't gotten. Look, I was really worried about that as soon as I mentioned the tier list, because I like Hycelin's. She was just in a really bad story, so like if she was in a, because it really felt like Hycelin's was Suridra's, like she was Suridra's bodyguard, which is like totally fair, but it really feels like she should be a 4-star that supports Suridra, and Suridra could be a main DPS. But that's not the case, and I'm really glad that she's Dot, because I obviously really like Dot. But yeah, it is kind of just unfortunate. Like, she was just unfortunately put in a really bad spot in the story. No, actually, we were gonna use Ani this side, so we're gonna go. Not you, that, and then we'll go Carlotta. Did I get the new War Bond? Which one? The one that's coming, I guess not the one that's coming out by tomorrow, because it's not out yet. I have not gotten the Halo ODST one because I'm saving for the one coming out tomorrow. Because I'm hoping that one has some stuff that will help in the bug front.
Frozen blockade.
Top 10 anime which look, I know, again, I'm sorry. That's why I tried to premise that it's opinion, and it's totally okay to have a different opinion. Because I really didn't want to like make it seem like I was attacking you. Design alone, 100% would agree it would be an S minimum, but unfortunately the tier list was all encompassing. It was not just, it was not just design. Like I think the tier list would also look slightly different if I wasn't, one, being super stingy, and two, it wasn't taking into consideration every gacha character from every gacha game that I play. Yeah, I can definitely feel that my Carlotta's not stacking up to my Zani, which is kind of fair. Zani's one of the strongest team comps in the game. On top of the fact that she doesn't have her premium team, and she's not finished being built yet. But yeah, I can definitely feel the difference, which is unfortunate.
Shackles be gone.
Like, I'm also not getting into whimpering or burning, whatever desire, whatever it's called. I don't know. Come on, do the thing. There we go. Okay. No, I see more HP bars. We're gonna use ult. Please hit the one with the full HP. Thank you.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
A change of perception. Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
I think someone doesn't appreciate all the Kafka slander.
My compliments. Glory demands more.
But yeah, so Kantos, what's your favorite war bond? Mine is very apparently. Oh, Truth Enforcers. It's just such a good war bond. The drip in that is immaculate. Detonation Demolition's also just a really solid one to get for. Oh, I only got 718. This is probably another A rank. It's unfortunate. I might be able to get S if I can. I have 20 days. I might be able to finish. Maybe if Kaka. I mean, yeah.
Bask in the sunlight.
I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna bash anyone for their opinions. If they like a character, they like a character. If they don't, then they don't. That's totally fine.
Sentinel, protect me.
Okay. I also need to make sure I'm not cutting her E off, so that way Zani's getting her max stacks that she can.
Together we stand.
Sweet, there we go.
I call upon the Sentinel.
I don't have all day. Come at me. Don't stand in my
Good
way.
night, Snip Snaps. Right. I do think it's really interesting that there's achievements for destroying an enemy enough times.
Reduced to dust.
Sentinel protect
That's
me.
a wrap.
Together we stand. Purify. Bluebird.
Okay. This should
my
give us...
salvation.
I guess it's not going to give us Zani ult, but I think it's worth it to do it anyway, even though she's not max stacked. Which is unfortunate.
You barely made a dent. All of you at once.
I wonder how much the damage is going to fall off now that she's not at max. She's still hitting 59k. She's fine. She's fine.
Reduced to dust.
Leave it to me.
What a waste of time.
Luminous energy.
So Roots of Freedom is my favorite. That is a good one. That is a very good one, yeah. I haven't got that one yet on my on either account actually, which is unfortunate. But I am looking for my next War Bond to get. If the next one's not very good, I'll probably just go with the Helldivers. Or not the Helldivers, the Halo crossover one, because that one's really fun. Okay, so Burning Waves is now over, which is really unfortunate. And I also have 19 seconds. Maybe Zani can carry enough to give me the S rank on this one, because we're already at 14,000. I can kind of just keep holding left click. I don't have to worry too much about anything else.
What a
Sentinel
waste
protect
of
me.
time.
Judgment time. Together we stand.
This is actually just Phoebe and Zani carrying everything. Varen is just along for the ride. Yeah, I think that was a really good Zani side. Probably not enough to get. Yeah, that was a B. That's unfortunate. The portable Hellbomb is a must take on the bugs now, which is so much fun. In respawning waves. Wait, how do I do this? Where is this one? Wait, how do I? Oh, I would assume this is respawning waves. How do I? Or maybe not. How does anyone know how I get this? Because I want to do this. I should probably watch how you do this now. I tend to throw Zani and whatever, so I always try to take into consideration popular teams. Because I need Zani to carry. Just beat all the others. Okay. 9,500 points. I mean, maybe I might. I mean, we can go ahead. I don't know. Oh, these are both Spectro res. There's no point. I can't even beat these. Yeah, both of these. That's so unfortunate. Because it's going to resist Carlotta here. It's going to resist Zani here. So that's so unfortunate. See, it looks like this is my cap for now in Whimpering, which is sad. The double-edged sickle is one of the best weapons in the game in both design and power. I unfortunately never got to try it. How unfortunate, right? Honestly. Because obviously I want to get the most amount of asteroid that I can. Nah. Man, Zani plays do that, so yours can too. I have no doubt that my Zani team can carry their own. It's just that Carlotta doesn't have a lot of stuff to work with, which is really unfortunate. So if my Carlotta team was slightly better, because my Carlotta's not finished being built either. So if she was able to be slightly stronger, then, you know, that would be better. That would be opportune, but she's just not there yet, which is really unfortunate. 34 days until that was done. I'll leave that note for there as well. Black Shores. Man, need some 4-star DPSs. I don't necessarily think I need DPSs. I just need, like, because currently this is my Carlotta team. It's not a good team. I think Varen is, like, totally fine to be there. Right now, Shorekeeper has to be there instead because Carlotta's crit rate's so low.
I alone will
which is kind of funny to say it's slow. It's at 56%, but her crit rate is a little low. So these two are swapped at the moment. But Sanhwa's being used on her second side, but she's also not the best for Carlotta either. So if I can just get a good support for her, which is why I'm setting up for Jeshi, then she'll be fine. Also, I just need her stats to be slightly better, but yeah, other than that. Like, if I can get her stats to be good, we're chilling. But yeah, I mean, laser weapons are just really freaking good now on the bot front. Well, GG's. Right? We did everything that I set out to do today. I really just wanted to try and finish the story and then get a little bit of Est right if possible. And I think that we did that. Because we're sitting at 114. That's not too bad. I do have 22 of these. Anything good? I would legitimately be okay with characters now. I don't think I need any more weapons. Unfortunate. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There's a character. Although I already have him, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, great stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow is obviously Zenless's update. We will be streaming Zenless. I don't know how much we'll get done. I would like to get the main quest done, at least. Maybe if we have... I don't know. It kind of depends on how long the main quest is. Because I would at least like to get that one done. And then obviously we can do... We'll be doing the reactions. But I don't think the reactions are going to take all the stream. So we'll probably do the reactions when people start to come in on Friday. And then after that, we'll just go back and we'll clean up whatever we haven't done on Zenless. Because the main the main quest usually takes a bit. But the character specific doesn't take super long. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get done. With that said, thanks for the reminder, Zeka. It was nice to talk to you guys. It was nice to see you, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.